Hey there, team. It's Jason again, your branch manager, VP, Vice President of Mortgage Lending here at Guaranteed Rate of IA. And today's instructional video that we're going to talk about is called Calling the Movers, the third step in the 3 steps of the home buying process. Remember, step 1, establish your purchase power. Step 2, find your home. And now step 3, call the movers. Basically, at this point, if we're saying when you're calling the movers, that means you went out, you found the home, you've submitted an offer, it's been accepted, and now it's come back to me. The contract has come to me. You and I are going to sit down. We're going to talk about your rates, how to structure the loan, whether you want to pay closing costs, whether you want me to pay closing costs. Basically, all the ins and outs of the loan process to where from literally gets submitted to processing all the way to the final part where you actually sign your documents, we fund the loan, and you get the keys to your home. So in that part, when we say call the movers, basically it means is now you have that accepted offer. And we literally are going to go bam, bam, bam. Step 1, contract comes in. We establish what rate and terms that you want to go with on your home loan. It is then submitted to processing. My front-end processor, the MC, the mortgage coordinator, the all-star, is going to review the information that we've done and then submit that to the underwriter. The underwriter is going to take a look at everything in front of her or him and say, yep, I agree. Oh, hey, you know what? I need a little bit more explanation here. Oh, by the way, we got to make sure we meet value of the property for the purchase price. And then they're going to say, all right, we are conditionally approved. We will lend on this loan as long as whether it's you, the borrower, or whether it's me, or whether it's the third parties, provides the conditions that they're requesting. That normally takes from day one, from the day one that you get that accepted offer, that normally happens by day 5. Really fast, right? Once we get that conditional, you get your copy, you have your borrower requirements, and we'll say, hey guys, these are what we need from you. It might be a letter of explanation in regards to a credit inquiry, or, it could be a various things, or it could be a little bit more explanation about how you're paid, stuff of that nature, right? Normally something that we just require a little bit more information from you that we didn't get on the front end, just to help make it a little bit clearer picture for the underwriter, okay? Third-party conditions, that could be, well, we're just waiting on the appraiser to go out and actually appraise the home and making sure that it actually will appraise at the value of what you're trying to purchase it at, right? Pretty important. When you buy a home, you want to make sure it at least meets value. If it comes in under value, well, then you might want to renegotiate with the person that's selling you the home. All right. Once those conditions are gathered up, then my MC, the mortgage coordinator, will take those and actually my LC, my loan coordinator, will actually take those and send them back to underwriting for what we call final loan approval. And basically what happens at that point is the underwriter then does re-review the file. They're going to look at their notes that they had made previously when they issued the conditional. They're going to make sure that all those conditions have been met, and then they're going to snap it again and say, we are now CTC, or clear to close, final loan approval, meaning, yes, we will lend you the money on this home, right? And from that point, literally within 48 to 72 hours, we're setting up your signing celebration where we're going to sign the documents, depending on what state you're in. If you're here in Hawaii, we would sign on day 1, fund on day 2. Everybody goes to the beach on day 3, and then you get the keys on day 4. If it's Oregon, Washington, California, Georgia, South Carolina, some of the other states that I'm licensed in, some of them actually sign, fund, and record all in the same day. Some of them sign and fund the same day and record the next day, right? It just depends on what state you're in. And that's basically it. So at that point, once you're at what we call final loan approval, that's when you need to call the movers. Be like, yo, 2 men in a truck, which I highly recommend. I've used them personally multiple times, not just for my home, but for my business. I need to move my stuff because I'm buying me a house. That's literally what it is. So that was step 3, call the movers. Pretty simple. If you would like to learn more, hey, just give me a shout out, and let's make an appointment and let's talk story. All right, guys, have a great day. Talk again soon.